crude oil. Now we start with the daily chart. Okay, based on daily chart, we don't have much changes as long as still we keep the uptrend. Okay, now the things is we want to see how we can trade. In this case, we move to lower time frame. If you refer back to my last video, we have two options. Okay, and based on the second option, we have a buy setup here. Later, I will talk about and based on 1 hour chart how we can trade it, because the second option was we put this one in relative to each other in relative to this for the next move up. Okay, based on the forward chart also we don't have any more information. In this case I move to for 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to the 1 hour chart, if we talk about the second option, when we put this correction relative to this, when the price was here, I mentioned if we look for buy, we have two options. The first option having entry above this. The another option is we wanna put the because we wanted to put this one as a correction in relative to each other, in relative to this. That's mean again. The reason was we were looking for buy. We mentioned this correction in relative to this. Okay, that's me become a correction in relative to this, and this is what we were looking for. That's why I mentioned in my last video, if we're looking for buy, one of the option is having entry above this. The another option, if we get the correction, we look for the trade setup. Okay, but as we can see, this correction was not too deep, similar to what we had here, and the only way we could get this trade was having entry above this. Anyway, now the traders should be within this trade, whether they keep or not. If they take out the trade in the profit is okay, but if still they keep the trade, at least they move their stop loss to the break even, because we are not sure what we will get from here. Okay, now the things is what's the next. Okay, if we refer to MACD, we see we have a divergence. How about this? Also, almost we have a divergence. Okay, what I want to say, from here, any buy we take it, we consider as a short-term buy. Okay, as long as we get into the profit, we start to manage it in case the price can drop. Okay, even as I just now I showed, we have a divergence. Anyway, if you want to look for trade, the things is we have this correction. Any buy from this correction we can take it, and if we get the buy, as long as the price break this top, then we start to manage it. Okay, do we have any trade setup right now? We don't have it. We need to look for the buy setup. Okay, if you put our trend line here, we are not sure how. If this one correct a bit deeper, then any breakout, the small flag, we can take the trade, and when the price come to this level, we start to manage it. But from what we have right now, we don't have any trade setup right now. How about even later we get a correction here? That's mean if I moved, we get the correction here, we get the prices start to correct similar what I'm doing, drawing like this. At that time, we are not going to look for buy, we will look for sell. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup right now. From what we have right now, if the prices start to drop some more, then we can look for buy, as I just mentioned how we can look for buy. But if we get the correction, the price start to correct similar to what I'm drawing here, then for sure we are not look for, we will not look for buy. Then we see whether we can look for sell or not. It depends. Maybe even the price can correct here and even break this top. But if it's move in terms of the corrective, we are not going to look for buy. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup right now, and we just follow the chart. If I see any update or any trade setup, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.